Sprout and Emmett are the two hoodlums of the year. I swear. They're besties. They are a dynamic duo. But I will say, with Sprout being a big nasty boy, I've pretty much only seen this happening between these two. I haven't seen Sprout really getting on any of the girls. And you're going to be like, where's his apron? I would like to know that too. And apparently, Honey must be coming into heat because it has spurred Emmett to think he's a man now at 5 weeks old. So that's what's going on in the goat pasture right now. And a lot of y'all have been asking me, realistically, if he's not wearing his apron, because I had to order another one, if he does end up, like, let's say Honey's in heat and he breeds Honey, because let's say he is mature at this point at around 8 weeks old. So here's the realistic of what we would do. And we did do this last year, and I don't think I talked about it. So if you follow for like the horse side of things, then you know when we're breeding and we're trying to, sync up mares, bring them into heat, we give them a shot of what's called luteolice. We do it with our cows as well. That is something that you can use with sheep and goats and pretty much any livestock to bring a female into heat or like cause her to come into estrus. So what we did last year, just to be safe, to make sure that nothing was happening, because as you see, the boys are being boys, we gave all of our mature females luteolice. And what that does is, if you catch them early on in a pregnancy, if there is one, it causes them to come back into heat. And because it would be super early on, the existing pregnancy would just cycle out. So it would absorb. So while the boys, they do mature a little bit quicker than the girls, generally speaking, and this isn't always, but generally speaking, the girls, the doelings, aren't going to be mature enough to be bred at 6 weeks old. They might at 12 weeks old, they might come into heat a little bit early. Generally speaking, it's going to be like 6 to 8 months. We have like a little bit more of a time window for the baby girls, but for the older, so like Honey, who's about to be 13 months old, and Emmett is just on her. He thinks he's a man. He thinks he can woo her. He's the youngest of the year, and she's like, I'm not having it. Absolutely not. Get away from me, you little perv. But just to ensure that we don't have any unwanted pregnancies, when we wean here in a week or two, I'm going to look at the signs to figure out what day we're doing it. But when we wean, what we'll end up doing is all of the mamas and then our two teenage girls, we'll give them a shot of luteolice. They will come back into heat, but then there will be no males present, and we'll ensure that there's not a pregnancy lingering around. This isn't something that I just do. This is something that a lot of, breeders, whether it be cattle, sheep, goat, horses, do if there is, the thought that there might be an unwanted pregnancy, or if a female becomes exposed accidentally and they want to prevent it. This isn't something that I just came up with. This is a practice. So we're getting close to that time where these boys are just absolutely, they're becoming a little bit annoying, if I'm being honest. They're making little boy noises. They are harassing Honey. I guess B hasn't come in yet. When B was the one absolutely going nuts when Taz was here. Oh, look at him. She's fending herself. Oh, what's happening? That's it. You know what I'm saying? They're literally just doing it to each other. The boys are doing it to each other. I've yet to see the boys really on any of the women, because Honey's fighting them off. And I think that's the only ones that'll let them do it. So let me know if you have any questions. Goat people, I don't know if this is a controversial thing. I feel like that's just pretty standard from what I've gathered talking to others. And, it's not something that harms the females in any way. So just let you know, regardless, we will not be allowing any unplanned pregnancies to persist.